The PSVR 2 has a powerful combination of features from some of the best VR headsets, plus Sony's exclusive audio and haptic technology. All of this combined with a powerful PS5 console and a strong developer ecosystem creates an incredible VR experience.
Finally!
But you might be wondering, is it worth the $549 price tag, which is even more than the PS5 itself? Well, let me break it down for you in this full review. Make sure you stick to the end to find out if you should get this, and while you're here, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe button, and in exchange, here's a picture of a baby panda. When I borderline got vertigo from rock climbing in the new Horizon game, that's when I knew the PSVR 2 was a game changer. It's not just a simple upgrade from the original PSVR, but rather a completely new system that has taken PSVR to a whole new level. The PSVR 2 was released on February 22nd and can be purchased directly from Sony via the PlayStation Direct Store. It's not exactly a cheap impulse buy with a launch price of $549.99. However, when you compare it to the MetaQuest 2 and all-in-one VR system that costs $399, the PSVR 2's price tag starts to make a whole lot more sense. After all, it's not running on mobile technology like the Oculus. It's a high-end VR setup powered by the advanced PS5 gaming console. Let's talk about design and comfort. The PSVR 2 has evolved from its predecessor with a single plastic headband and a few modifications for a better fit. The headset is comfortable to wear even for extended periods of time, thanks to its rubberized cushioning and adjustable features. You'll find 4 cameras used for tracking and scanning your surroundings, and the overall aesthetic matches the PS5's two-tone design. In terms of build quality, the PSVR 2 delivers with smooth plastics and tactile buttons, exactly what you'd expect from Sony. The PSVR 2 Sense controllers are like a fusion of the DualSense controllers and the Quest 2 controllers. They have a similar pistol-like grip with a ring for motion tracking. But with the PSVR 2, the ring sits further back, almost looping around the wrist. Sporting a two-tone look, these controllers have a cool sci-fi aesthetic. Although they can be a bit confusing to differentiate for left and right hand at first glance, you'll quickly get the hang of it. The controllers come with a clickable thumbstick and a PlayStation button, a small button for reorienting the headset's view, and a pair of buttons specific to each controller. They also have L1 and R1 in the grips and L2 and R2 triggers with the same adaptive technology as the DualSense controllers. The build quality is top notch and the buttons feel great to use. My only minor complaint is that the wrist straps can be a bit tricky to put on given the placement of the ring on the controllers. But don't worry, you can remove them if they're bothering you. Just make sure you don't hit a home run on your TV.
And there goes the tennis racket.
The motion tracking on these controllers is excellent, and the PSVR 2 can even detect some finger movements. But the real star is the haptics. Just like with the DualSense controller, the advanced haptics make actions and games feel more dynamic, realistic, and immersive. This extra dimension to the VR experience truly sets the PSVR 2 apart from other systems. Another cool feature of the PSVR 2 is the eye tracking technology. It uses IR sensors inside of the headset, and it allows for more expressive interactions in games and can even help with menu navigation. Plus, it helps with dynamic resolution, making the places you look at in-game higher resolution while lowering the quality of your surroundings to keep up performance. This next-gen feature definitely has the potential to open up new possibilities in virtual fidelity. The PSVR 2 has 4K OLED displays, which is a significant upgrade from the original PSVR 1080p resolution. This means everything appears crisper and sharper, reducing the potential for eye fatigue and headaches. With a 90 to 100 Hz refresh rate and a 110-degree field of view, the PSVR 2 offers a smooth, responsive, and immersive experience. In comparison to other VR headsets, the PSVR 2 OLED screen delivers superior color handling and beats the LCD panels. Setting up the PSVR 2 is mostly a breeze. The headset plugs directly into the PS5's USB-C port, replacing the cumbersome breakout box of the original PSVR. Pairing the controllers is as simple as connecting them to the PS5's USB-A port and pressing the PlayStation button. Done. Following some quick prompts, you'll be asked to scan the room for brightness levels. As the PSVR 2 prefers dimmer environments, then put on the headset and follow the on-screen instructions to adjust the scope and lens position for a comfortable fit. The PSVR 2 scans your room to determine your available play space, even if you plan to use it while seated. Room scale VR is an option, but you'll need a clear 2x2 meters area. If you don't have that much space, you can still set up a smaller area for standing play. You can easily edit your play area using the controllers to avoid bumping into furniture. The headset also warns you when you're approaching the edge of your designated VR space. If you need to see your room, a quick press of the function button, the headset provides a pass-through view. Once set up, you'll be greeted with a PlayStation menu and you can start playing PSVR 2 compatible games. The setup process is impressively smooth and straightforward compared to some PC-based VR headsets. Even though it's still early on, the PSVR 2's VR experience was solid and mostly error-free. The plug-and-play nature of the system makes it a breeze to use. The larger your play space, the better your experience will be. The PSVR 2 offers great motion tracking without noticeable latency. However, it may take some time to get used to judging depth and reaching for virtual objects. The bundled earbuds deliver a decent audio and support Sony's 3D audio, but you might prefer the Pulse 3D wireless headset for a more immersive experience. Keep in mind that's an extra $100. The PSVR 2 could benefit from an interactive menu or hub environment similar to other VR platforms. Currently, it only offers a floating view of the main PS5 interface. It would also be great to see a cinema-like interface for watching 4K Blu-rays or streaming shows on a virtual screen. Hopefully, these features will be added in a future software update, but as of yet, nope. The PSVR 2's main attraction is its games. Existing VR games ported to the new headset work well, but the focus here is on Horizon Call of the Mountain, a game specifically designed for PSVR 2 by Firespray and Guerrilla Games. Call of the Mountain is a full game, not just a short VR experience, and it showcases the PSVR 2's technical capabilities and quality. The game has you play as Rise, a former soldier seeking redemption, as you explore the Carja Sundom. The graphics and immersion provided by the PSVR 2 make the game's world feel even more engaging than ever. The haptic feedback and the controller, combined with Sony's Tempest 3D audio tech, creates an impressive sense of presence and realism. Call of the Mountain sets a high bar for future PSVR 2 games. Currently, there aren't many other games to test with the PSVR 2, but over 30 games are set to arrive within February to March. With VR updates for Gran Turismo 7 and Resident Evil Village coming soon, as well as over 100 PSVR 2 games in development, there's hope for a larger volume of high-quality games for the platform. Sony could also consider opening the PSVR 2 for PC connectivity, although this remains unlikely at the moment. Leave it to the people on Reddit though, and they'll definitely figure this out. The PSVR 2 offers an enjoyable and immersive experience that combines the best of VR tech with the excellent haptics and audio from the PS5. Its ease of use and integration with the PS5 gaming setup make it even more compelling. The price tag may be a concern, but for those interested in VR and looking to enhance their PS5 experience, the PSVR 2 is worth it. If Sony delivers more high-end quality games that utilize the PS5's power, the PSVR 2 has a potential to set a new standard for VR platforms. You made it to the end of the video, hit that like, subscribe button. I'll be down in the comments. My name's Nick. That was my time.